Hello, it's me again. I've got 3 boxes to open up this time. There are, this is all charity related. Well, I think so, because 2 of them are from one person, Colin, and he said he included some stuff that I can do what I like with. I'm not sure what that means, but this one on the bench is something I ordered using the coffee donations. And it's taken a while to come. So I paid £85 plus postage, and which came to, and VAT and stuff, £90.99. When I got this box, the postman handed it over, and it says on here, "Do not accept parcel with broken seal." And obviously the seal is not even attached. And it just made me pause for a second and think, hang on a minute, what's going on? Should I accept this or not? Ooh, nicely packaged. Yeah, it took a long time to come, this one. I was a little bit disappointed. Oh, that is a very, very sexy thing. I like this. That's nice. So it's a C64C case, and yeah, it's is in very good condition. There's a bit of a mark there. I'm not very happy about that. Okay, right, so what should I do about this? Actually, I'll take some pictures of it because it'll probably be easier to capture on camera, and I'll put these on the video. So what do you think I should do? You've seen the pictures. What would you do? Is it going to be, should I be concerned about this? I'm not even sure what it is, whether it will wipe off. No, it's not. It looks like it was scratched, and it looks like it might, that someone's tried to buff it out, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about that. I'm not sure what to do. Answers in the comments, please, or on my Discord. What would you do? I'll see what you say, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, I'm going to put this away, and then we'll open up the other boxes. Oh my word, this one's heavy. This is from Colin, and he goes by the name of Colcuz on my Discord. And he contacted me and said he's got some stuff for me. Oh, I think this is supposed to be that way up, actually. This box has been well travelled. And the other box is much bigger than this one. Ah, ooh. Here's a clue. I love this sort of thing. These are something I could quite easily get lost in collecting old computer manuals, because they are just glorious. So we have that, an introduction to basic part 1 for the VIC-20. Oh, a slinky zip stick. Oh, I never tried this one. I've got the other 2-button zip stick, but this, I suppose this is ambidextrous. This that's nice. I like that. That's really cool. And we have the I think he said this one is not working, the original Commodore joystick. It feels horrible. That's so mushy. Oh wow, this must be one of the things that for me to decide what to do with. That's a VLA 82, a ULA replacement for the ZX Spectrum. Thank you, Colin. That's amazing. Look at that. Thank you. That's brilliant. I'll find good use for that one. Oh, what's that? Something else fell out down there. Oh, some more chips. What are these? ZX 8400A. And that looks like a ROM, maybe? An NEC ROM. Spares are always handy, thank you. I know what's in there. That I just instantly, I'm going to open that separately. In fact, let's get all of these bits out, because these are, apart from this is obviously not bubble wrapped, but let's get all these bits out. Oh, that's nice. And get rid of the box. Oh, we've got another book, Games for your VIC-20. Oh my god. Oh, well, we might have to do a live stream with this where I actually type in some of the games. Something else to open there? No! Wow, I've just seen what that is. Very, very well packed. The box is not great, but the actual packaging is so good. It wouldn't matter. It could have come in a carrier bag. Right, what do I do with my knife? There it is. Let's open the main event first. So this is VIC-20 is obviously because I said on a previous video, one of the things that we're missing is a VIC-20 from the auction, and Colin obviously wanted to help out and donated a VIC-20. We've since had a few offers of VIC-20s, including from the CEO of the Befriending Scheme's husband, who's got one in his loft, has offered his boxed VIC-20 as well. So that'll be, you know, we're going to have multiple VIC-20s, multiple C64s, multiple Amigas. There's going to be a lot of stuff to buy, and hopefully quite a lot of money quite a lot of money raised. He did not skimp or scrimp. He did not scrimp on the bubble wrap. Oh. Look at it. It's beautiful. That is gorgeous. I haven't seen one in this good condition. It's the original one with the 2-pin power. So it'll have the big chunky heatsink over this side. I think it's the same as mine. It's also got the Petsky symbols on the fronts of the keys. This is oh wow, this feels so much nicer than my one as well. That keyboard is amazing. So yeah, I think I'm going to do a live stream on this, and I'm going to type in some games. That's amazing. Thank you, Colin. This is going to be a star attraction of the auctions. I'm going to leave that one for a second. I've never had one of these ones. Where does that plug in then? Has that got a... Oh, I've just noticed something. I hope that this wasn't done in shipping, but there is some damage on one corner. I'll check the packaging. Oh yeah. Oh, that is an absolute gutting shame. But I think that will actually glue back in perfectly. I can see that's going to fit perfectly. There's no missing bits. It's a completely clean break. I reckon I'll be able to almost invisibly repair that. So I'm going to leave that up there. Ah, maybe the rubbish box was a bit of a problem there. I'm sorry, Colin, but whoever it was, Royal Mail let you down, and Royal Mail have been very poor lately for me in delivering stuff. Very poor. Just things have been thrown around, obviously thrown around, and crushed by other stuff. But that's really nice. So where does that go? Is that? Oh, it does just have a normal, just has a connector on the end of it. Oh wow. Yeah, I've never seen one like this before. So we've got the tape deck, joysticks, manuals, VIC-20. Oh no. And the power supply. This is obviously the one with the 2-pin thing on it. The original Commodore power supply, the power supply unit, and it is a unit. Got a nice plug on it. Nice modern plug. What a cracking donation that is. Now, this is to go with it, I'm sure. Although, I would love to keep this for myself. Oh, there's some bits in here as well. This is from the Future Was 8-bit. Well, no, this is, Colin bought this from the Future Was 8-bit. We've got Vic 20 badges. Vic 1001. Excellent. Oh, they'll be handy. And a penultimate too, which is the ultimate Vic 20 cartridge. If you want to be loading stuff. I have no idea how to use this, and I'm wondering why there's a slot at the back. Fantastic. Yeah, these are not cheap. I'm going to have to look up how the hell you use this. Excellent. That's a brilliant addition to it. Right. Which one first? Let's go for the obvious one first. The auctions this year that we're raising money with are all Commodore related. I think this is a donation from me, but I will check with Colin first. It's a specky. You can't have too many specky. Oh, it's a 16K. Ooh, I'm missing 1 foot. It's got to be an issue 2, isn't it? 16K. My first one was a 16K. Yeah. Oh, that's. Oh, right. So he's recapped this. He's replaced the voltage regulator with a switching regulator. Looks like it's got the original or an original keyboard membrane in it, but that's not a problem. That is a really nice one. Oh, Colin, you have some restoration chops on you. The faceplate is immaculate. Surely that's a reproduction. It's in absolutely pristine. No, it's not a reproduction because there's a little bit of dirt in between that key there and those keys there. So, I mean, he's not done the best job cleaning it, but it is pristine. So pristine that I'm just going to place it on there while I put the screws back in. So yeah, it's been upgraded to 48K as well. So it was a 16K, but I don't know if Colin upgraded it or if it was upgraded in its dim and distant past. But what a lovely thing. So what I'm going to try to do, I will do this with the other donations that I've already opened as well, but anything that comes in I'm going to label, because so much stuff is coming in now that I am starting to forget who did what. So Colin Colcuz. Actually, I should probably date things as well. 22nd of the 5th. If it's for me, thank you, and if it's for future charity auctions, then thank you again. Right, this one is oh, you might not get it by the colour. I can get it by the shape, what it is, but this is very similar to one that I worked on in the past, actually, for Mike DX. It's a gaming gear. Oh, well, this is interesting because this has had some upgrades. It's got USB-C here, and I just so happen to have, or I did have, now I can't find it. I can't remember how to turn it on. Oh my god, that's bright. It's got an upgraded screen. Fantastic, thank you, Colin. Again, I don't know if this is intended for charity purposes or for me, but if it's for me, thank you. That is gorgeous, and desperate to have a look inside to see the workmanship, but I'm sure, I mean, it's fantastic. Look at, it's got new buttons as well, and these are new buttons on here, and it's a new case, a new the whole case is new. The bezel and everything, the screen glass, everything is new. Fantastic. But yeah, I can't thank you enough. And there's another box. These both came together. He sent them in 2 boxes. Have a quick peek in here. Oh, ooh, oh, there's all sorts of bits in here. Right, yes, he did talk about this. Oh, look at, oh my God, there's all sorts in here. There is all sorts in here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is going to move the box onto the stool behind me and get bits out one at a time. Just see what's in the bottom of the box. So we've got an Amiga 3.5-inch external floppy drive, and it fully boxed in original packaging. Come out, come on, with the warranty still enclosed. Look at that. It's a chonkus. I think I went straight to Commodore when I had my Amiga back in the day, and I know people that had these though, and yeah, I don't know if they've got a reputation for being reliable or unreliable, possibly, but yeah, I'll get some history on this, and that's going to be squeaky squeak. That's going to be part of the auctions. I'll just put that to one side for a minute. But he's also sent this one, a power drive, which is another Amiga drive. Oh, I wonder whether the switch just turns it on or off, or if it changes its... no, it must be a power switch. Fantastic. We've got... oh yeah, you can see it here. Diag-ROM 1.3. Very handy. Amiga Basic. I didn't know there was... well, I knew there was Basic, but I didn't know there was a manual for it. Microsoft Basic for the Amiga. Cool. Oh, these will be so handy. These will be so handy. I've got so many, well, I've got loads of Amigas that we're building and people are donating and that we're repairing, and there's, you know, it's really nice to be able to sell these things on in the auctions as a complete package. So that's going to mean power supplies, video cables, and mice. Maybe joysticks as well. Mice are surprisingly difficult to get hold of for the Amiga. What is that one? Oh, this is switchable between Atari and Amiga. It's probably never been switched to Atari in its life. Oh, this one is as well, Atari Amiga. That one was already switched to Atari. So maybe it has. But yeah, they will be so handy. Brilliant, brilliant donation, that. We've got a cap kit for an Amiga 500. That could prove very handy as well. And again, this is all the sort of thing that suck money out of the funds and out of my pocket especially. So yeah, that will be definitely used. I think, what is this? Is this a Competition Pro? I can never remember. Oh, it's a Zipstick wannabe. But I think I had one of these back in the day, but I preferred the Zipstick's clickier buttons. Oh, expansions. So that's going to be the A501. No, it's not the I can't remember what it's called now. Oh, it's open. Yeah, the A501. And he's already replaced the Vata with a CR2032. So we've probably, yeah, 512k RAM expansion for an Amiga 500. Perfect. Again, brilliant thinking, Colin. That is superb. So much stuff. And we've got another expansion here. And this one's got a switch on it. probably whether you can switch it between or switch the RAM off, I would imagine. Yeah, because it's just breaking a circuit there. Again at 2032 in it. It's a T9 screwdriver in there. I don't know if you've dropped that in there, but it's mine now. An Amiga 500 power supply, or an Amiga power supply. But excitingly, this is a nice light one, so it's not potted. So if, even if it doesn't work, we can do something about it. But I think I've got a feeling it will work. There's this. Pin headers have gone through the plastic. An A500 Rev 5. It's got 8371 Agnes in it, Fat Agnes. Processors there. All of the custom chips are gone, but we've got a lot of stuff here that I can use if the parts on the parts boards, the A500 Plus boards that I need to scavenge from, don't have things like the resistor arrays and these capacitors. I don't know if they are. They might be inductors or something actually. All of these parts, ports and things, all the ports are in perfect condition. I mean, obviously we've got the processor and a ROM, but sockets as well. These are quite big, and they're single wipe. Oh, they're not the end of the world. It would be nice to put them in sockets. And edge connectors, and this could be damaged, you know, especially around this area. And all these the logic chips that are on here, on the 500 Plus, this is where the battery damage is. So yeah, this is you know, all the other passive components that I can borrow from. This is brilliant. That will be very, very useful. Colin, I really like getting packages from you. Introduction to the Amiga 500. I don't even remember whether this, you know, if I ever saw this as a thing back in the day. So I thought that Commodore had just given up on manuals by this point. But no, is it Commodore? Yeah, by Commodore. This is the proper manual. Oh, schematics that you have to pin together yourself. Look at that. Great. I almost don't want to get to the bottom of this box, but here we are. It's an Amiga 500. What a donation. So a VIC-20 with loads of stuff, and an Amiga 500 with loads of stuff. No battery damage on this one from a leaking memory card. What a lovely thing. Was it? It's got the original floppy drive in there, or an original floppy drive. And excellent, no corrosion on the ports. Okay, so we've got another Amiga to go in the auction. These are going to cost a fortune to send postage-wise. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I am stunned once again with the generosity of people that watch this channel, and I can't thank you enough. Oh, that reminds me, actually, I just need to check. Yes, the current best thinking on the final day for this is now the 14th of September. The original dates were either going to be the 7th of September or the 24th of August, and August is a funny month. A lot of people on holiday, so and you know, it feels like it could be a bit rushed if I did that. The beginning of September is out for me. The 7th was my go-to date, but I've been told by Todd from yet another retro channel that on the 7th there's a big VCF somewhere in America, and there'll be quite a lot of people attending that. So it'd be pretty foolish to have it on the same day as that. So the weekend after that, when Retro America is getting over its retro hangover, on the 14th, on this Saturday, I'll be doing the final day's live stream, probably from, I'd imagine, 11 in the morning till 11 at night. And we're going to have a lot to get through. There is going to be a lot more being sold in that set of auctions on that day. It's going to be incredible. There's just, I mean, I can't even, I'm having to make lists of all of the Commodore stuff that's going to be up for sale. I'd still want to make, I mean, a lot of the donations are going into the bundles, but I still want to make sure that there's going to be some smaller items for sale, that so that everybody's got a chance to win something, and to keep things moving along. So there's literally going to be auctions all through the day. It's going to be mad. It's going to be absolutely mad. We've got VIC-20s, we've got Commodore 64s, we've got a Commodore calculator coming, we've got Amigas, we've got all sorts of Commodore, and some of it is going to be quite custom and bespoke and quite sexy, transparent and purple, and it's going to be amazing. And what we're going to have to try to do is beat last year's target, which is £15,000. I'm hopeful now. When I first approached this sort of thing, I wonder if it's possible to actually, you know, if you'd have said to me last year, you're going to raise £15,000 by doing this for an amazing charity, I would have gone maybe 1,000 or two. You know, that's, you know, the only other thing I'd done previous to that, I sold an Amiga, no, an Atari 2600 for charity. That was for the British Heart Foundation, I think. And other Retro Matt donated that, and we just stuck it on eBay, and I think it raised about 250 quid, which for an Atari 2600, you know, which are throwaway really, don't throw them away, is an incredible amount of money. But that's, you know, that was how much I'd raised for charity previous to last year's insanity. So yeah, now that we've hit that 15,000, it took a little while to get all of the auctions completed and everything finished. In the end, what with eBay losing one of the items, and then people, you know, kindly giving other things as well to sell. Now that we've finished, £15,000 is got to be the target, and I'm hopeful. I think it's going to be tough. I think raising £15,000, or you know, setting the target at £15,000 is possibly, could be a bit of a stretch. Could be a difficult one to achieve. But let's not forget that we've got people in other countries selling stuff as well. We've got Mr. Lurch is pledged to sell something in Australia, and he's also pledged to bully Mark from the Retro channel into selling something over in Australia. So there'll be some money raised there, and we've got some money being raised in America by Polymat and Todd from yet another Retro channel. They're both selling Commodore 64s. Polymat's one is, I haven't seen which one Todd's selling yet. I'm sure he'll let me know. But Polymat's one is a silver label, and it is just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, there's a lot to, and I'm hopeful that some other, I'm going to try to, you know, sweet talk a few other YouTubers in different areas. I'm hoping we can get some continental YouTubers, continental European YouTubers to pitch in and try to sell something in their area as well, and see if we can, you know, not only will it raise some money in that, you know, in different areas, which helps with packaging and selling things, because if I have to sell all of these and I have to send 10 Amigas abroad, that's going to cost a lot of money. So yeah, other areas getting involved will hopefully polarize those sales in their areas, so we don't have to cross too many borders. I mean, it's going to happen. People will just want to, you know, especially with some of the marquee ones, the big bespoke, sexy, translucent Commodore 64 or Amiga, that could be quite desirable by the time we've finished. Well, if that goes abroad, then so be it. It goes abroad. It will be sold through the global shipping program, and we're just going to have to hope that they get it right this time, and they do. I think we were just unlucky last time. I sent the Metrum went abroad last year, and that got to its destination safely. So anyway, I've got a lot to sort out here. I'm going to run out of space. I'm going to have to put away all of my. I've got my Dragon 32 Apple II and some various bits and pieces all lined up on here. I'm going to have to find somewhere for them to go for now, and just have. There's going to be storage for all of the amazing donations. There's stuff coming. I'm picking up a lot of stuff on the 2nd of June at the cave, at RMC Cave, from people that are going to be meeting me there, and picking up a lot of stuff on the 29th of June at the Amiga Kickstarter event, which I'll be going to on the Saturday. So if you're going to that one, come and say hello. I love talking to everybody that watches the channel, and you don't even have to talk about me. Talk about you. It's great. That's what I want to talk about. Not me, you. So let's see where this takes us. Let's see if we can get to £15,000, and let's just have a lot of fun on the way as well. There'll be lots of videos being made around this stuff, not just by me, I hasten to add. Thank you very much, Colin. I'm going to have a conversation with you now, and I'm going to just say thank you, really. Cheers, mate. Thank you everybody else for watching. I'll see you in the next one.